the final tonight. And the best team in baseball wins it all in 2018.
For the first hit. Rutschman into right field. Down the line. A fair ball. Adley will turn first. Head for second. He's going to turn second. Go for third. Rutschman into third base standing. An extra base hit. His first hit in the major leagues. Welcome to the...
These are long pitch innings. I think Blister, that's what you were to make sure.
Here's a high fly ball into right. Back his bat's on the move. On the track. He's got it. What a catch by Mookie Betts.
Now, Clifford looking for a clean inning here in the seventh. Hit well out to right center field. Jones still on the move, running out of room, and he made it!
Ballpark, or welcome if you are new. Today we're going to be going over what our hopes are for each team going into 2021, or I should say our personal teams. Of course, Brendan is a Red Sox fan. I'm an Orioles fan. So we'll just be going over what we kind of want to see out of our teams moving forward, since neither of our teams are great teams. But either way, I'm excited. Opening day is coming up Thursday. Very exciting. And I'm just super excited to, get going in 2021. We get a full season this year, not just a 60-game stretch. So I'm super excited to see my team just go out there and have fun. Brendan, anything to add to that?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to see, baseball up again. Obviously, both our teams didn't make the playoffs. We haven't seen them play in a while. I'm excited to see it happen. Thursday's opening day, so I'm excited. Yeah,
I'm very excited. For me with the Orioles, I would just like to kind of see them move forward. It's been a rough couple of years. We've had to sell our superstars for prospects. And I just want to see the Orioles move forward with that, kind of maybe get some of those prospects up to make their debuts. I know the pitching is starting to move forward. I would like to see the offense make a little more progress. But I think the Orioles' future is a lot brighter than it was last season. I have a lot of faith in the Orioles. The Orioles, of course, they kind of shocked a lot of people. People didn't even have them cracking 10 wins, but they took fourth place, and I was super excited about that because I knew that the Orioles were kind of starting to move forward. I'm just ready to see the Orioles try and get somewhere. I know they have a lot of prospects that are, ready to go. I'm excited to see maybe Adley Rutschman comes up this year, which I'll be excited for. Maybe some of those pitching prospects come up this year, make their debuts. I'll be excited for that. I think there's a lot to be excited for moving forward for me as an Orioles fan. I'm just super excited to see what they can do. We released some players. We non-tendered a player. And we signed some free agents. And I'm confident in the squad this year. I'm just excited to see the Orioles move forward with their progress on the rebuild. Brendan, what are you excited for as a Red Sox fan?
I'm excited to see, maybe like a little bounce back. Because ever since win 2018, it's been pretty downhill. We've lost a lot of good players. Obviously, we lost Benjamin Tendi over the offseason, but I'm hoping we can, get some better players, get more bullpen, because right now the bullpen's not looking that great. Hopefully we can get some more pitchers going in there. So I'm hoping a little bounce back here, getting back maybe just to playoffs. I'm not saying just win it all, but I think just winning it on Thursday would be a nice start to see if we can get a little farther than they did last year. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, just both of us kind of have the same goals and priorities. And we'll also be going over who we're excited to see this season for both the Red Sox and the Orioles. For me, the Orioles have 2 Rule 5 draft picks that I'm excited to see play. That would be Tyler Wells and Max Guerrero. Super excited to see those guys. I heard they're doing well in spring training, and I hope the best for them in their bullpen, roles. And I hope Matt Harvey can come back. I know we signed him as a free agent. So I'm super excited for both our Rule 5 draft picks and Matt Harvey. I know Matt Harvey hasn't been very good, but I heard he's kind of moving forward in spring training. So I'm hoping the best for him. But besides those guys, I haven't really. I've seen pretty much everyone else play. I'm also excited to see guys like Maikel Franco, who was our most recent free agent signing. Freddie Galvis. Freddie Galvis is another free agent that we signed. And yeah, I'm just excited to see these guys, come up, try to make an impact. And I'm honestly getting a little excited as an Orioles fan, which there haven't been a lot of bright moments for us, but yeah, I'm just excited to see those guys play, and I hope the future. I think the future is looking brighter for the Orioles. Brendan, who are you excited to see play for the Red Sox?
I'm excited to see Enrique Hernandez or Kiki Hernandez. Coming out straight from LA and the Dodgers, right from a World Series win. Hopefully, he can bring it to the Red Sox because kind of need some of that. It's kind of hard going from top spots to going sinking down in the bottom. Hopefully, he can lift us up a little, give a little hope in the team because last few seasons haven't been that great, haven't been pretty downhill. Hopefully, we can start rounding the curve and start going uphill again because we kind of need that here. And I think he's a good player. He's got a lot of talent, and I'd love to see him play.
Yeah. And now, since we've kind of stated what we are looking forward to from both our teams and players from their teams, we'll be breaking down each matchup for opening day. We'll be seeing who we think is gonna win. Personally, it won't be a joint decision. Maybe we have some different opinions. Of course, our original listeners know that we kind of made some decisions together when we had the Dropbox days. But today we're kind of gonna, view this from a different standpoint. And kind of just say what we think personally, not really make that joint decision. So I think we just got to start breaking down most of these opening day matchups. And of course, as many of you know, opening day is coming up Thursday, which I'm super excited for. There's gonna be I'm super excited just to get a full season in on the 60 games in 2020. But our first matchup here, Toronto Blue Jays at the New York Yankees, 1:05 p.m. And the Yankees are going to be at Yankee Stadium in this game. Blue Jays are going to be visitors. Oh, and by the way, in case you're listening to this on the Pacific, these are all in Eastern time, so hopefully you guys can convert your time or convert our time to your guys' time because we're from Maryland, Massachusetts, so we're just used to Eastern time. I'm gonna personally say the Yankees. I like what the Blue Jays did this offseason, but I think the Yankees are a much stronger team, a much better team. I think what's gonna hurt the Blue Jays this season is their pitching. They weren't able to get pitching. There's like Hyunjin Ryu and nothing else to really back him up. The bullpen's solid, just the starting pitching I think is really going to hurt them. Um, and I hate to say this because the Blue Jays, I'd like the Blue Jays a little bit more than the Yankees. Of course, me as an O's fan, the Yankees are my rival. Brennan is a Red Sox fan. Yankees are an even bigger rival, possibly biggest rival in sports, is the Yankees and Red Sox. But I do think the Yankees take this. It's like going to be Garrett Cole versus Hyunjin Ryu. I think Garrett Cole dominates the game, and I don't think the Blue Jays bats can really stand up to Garrett Cole just yet. I would honestly feel a lot better if the Blue Jays got some starting pitching. But right now in the moment, I'm gonna pick the New York Yankees. Brendan, what do you think is gonna happen in this matchup? You're muted, Brendan.
I'd like to see the Blue Jays win this. Because I love what they did in the offseason, but the Yankees are just a better team in the situation. Like you said, they're stronger, and even though I had big rivals with the Yankees because I'm a Sox fan, they're probably going to win this. Be realistic.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to be realistic with this stuff. Next up, we got the Indians versus the Tigers at 1:10 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm honestly, you know what? I was gonna pick the Tigers, but I think I'm gonna pick the Indians in this matchup. With this, I feel like it's gonna come down to the starting pitching. Shane Bieber is an absolute monster on the mound. He got a Cy Young. There's really nothing you can underestimate with Shane. He's just a really good player, in what he does. Detroit Tigers, I don't think stand a chance against Shane Bieber. And at least the Indians have like Jose Ramirez to kind of get the bats going, and Eddie Rosario. I think he can, help out. And as much as I want the Tigers to win this game, I feel like it's going to be the Indians. Yeah, there really isn't that much to explain here. But I just feel like the Indians win the game, plain and simple. Brendan, your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm also gonna go Cleveland here. I think like you said, nothing really explained here. Tigers aren't a very good team. Neither is really Cleveland, but I think they're better than Tigers. They have a stronger team, but so yeah, not much to explain. I'm gonna go Cleveland.
Yeah, nothing much to talk about. Minnesota Twins and Milwaukee Brewers, 2:10 p.m. Um, Eastern Time. The Twins have Kenta Maeda on the mound, and the Brewers have Brandon Woodruff on the mound. This one's going to be interesting because I feel like both teams are even. And I know this sounds crazy, but if you really look deep into the numbers, like into the Brewers, into their squad, I feel like the Brewers are a much better team than people view them as. But I don't know. I might have to go with the Twins here. I think the Twins have one too many bats to ignore. So like Josh Donaldson, Nelson Cruz, Miguel Sano, and I feel like there's not as much on the Brewer side. I know they have like Colton Wong, Christian Yelich, JBJ, um, Lorenzo Kane. I feel like there's not quite enough. This game's going to be really close, so star this on your calendar. But yeah, I feel like it's just going to be the Twins. I feel like the Twins can give a little more run support to Kenta Maeda, and that's why I'm going to pick the Twins here. Brennan, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna pick Twins here too. They're both very strong teams. Not very strong, but they're very equal teams. Like you said, I think they're same skill, even though people might lean towards Twins being more. But I do feel like the Twins are gonna pull out in this one, but it's gonna be a close one. I'm excited to watch this one. It's gonna be a close one and a fun one. I'm ready.
Yeah, totally agree with that. Next up, Orioles versus Red Sox, 2:10 p.m. Eastern Time. Of course, Brendan is a Red Sox fan. I'm an Orioles fan, so you're probably going to see some biasism. I'm going to pick the Orioles here. I'm confident in the Orioles. I feel like the bats can come alive for us. I know we kind of got destroyed in the 2020 opening day, but I'm confident. I'm confident John Means. I know Nathan Eovaldi is a tough pitcher, and I feel like, yeah, I know Nathan Eovaldi is a really good pitcher. He's tough. But I feel like he's going to come out of the game at some point. And I feel like the Red Sox bullpen, they're going to pull out the wrong guy. And I just feel like the Orioles can grasp the game a little bit better than the Red Sox can. I know, like, the Red Sox have Dahlbeck, Bogarts, Chavis, all those guys. Cordero, Renfroe, Hernandez, Verdugo, I know is really good. But I'm taking a serious chance here. I'm going to say the Orioles. I'm going to be biased. I'm going to go with my Baltimore Orioles. I'm confident that we win opening day. And I'm confident in John Means, his stuff. I feel like he can have a really good year in 2020. Brendan, what are your thoughts, even though we probably know what they are?
Yeah, you predicted it. I'm biased. I'm gonna go Sox. Yeah. Yeah, even though, this is really coincidence here. Our favorite teams are facing off each other on opening day. It's gonna be at Fenway Park. I'm excited to watch this one, but I'm gonna be biased, go Sox, because I feel like they're gonna pull off in this one. I feel like they're kind of a better team most years than the Orioles. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm gonna go Sox, and only one could win, so I'm excited.
Yeah. Now we got the Pittsburgh Pirates at Chicago Cubs, 2:20 p.m. Eastern Time. I mean, is this really a question? The Cubs, first and foremost, Pirates have no pitching. And if you're an OG fan who listened to us in the Dropbox days, you know that we put the Pirates in our weak rankings. And we said that they were absolutely horrible, which is true. And the Cubs, even though they're not a very strong team, they're still kind of good quietly. Cubs, I feel like just take this game. I mean, the Pirates have no pitching. I don't even know who the starter is going to be, and it's just this is like so obvious. This pirate, I don't, like I said, I don't know who the Pirate starter is going to be. That's how bad like the Pirates are, and what they do. And the Cubs, I feel like, can have something to back up Kyle Hendricks, who's probably going to be the opening day guy. I just feel like it's no brainer here. Cubs take it easily against the Pirates on opening day. Brendan, your thoughts on this matchup?
Yeah, Pirates are an awful team. They've always been awful. Chicago, I wouldn't say they're a strong team, but they're better than the Pirates. Like you said, we ranked Pirates, I think, like very low on our weakest rankings. They're not a high team rating. They're the worst team in baseball, in our opinion, at least in mine. So yeah, I'm gonna go Cubs. I think not much to explain here. Just Cubs are just a better team because Pirates are trash. Yeah, I'm gonna go Cubs.
Yeah, nothing much to talk about in that matchup. Uh, we had the Atlanta Braves at Philadelphia Phillies. Yeah, this is no brainer too. Atlanta Braves take this game easily. Yeah, no question about it. Phillies. Or you know what? Maybe the Phillies do put up a fight, but I'm still gonna pick the Braves. And now that I realize it, Zach Wheeler, he can go out there, shove. Um, Bryce Harper, JT Realmuto, Reese Hoskins, and Aaron Nola. Aaron Nola would actually be their opening day starter. He'd go out there and shove. But the Braves, I feel like, are just a better team when you look at it. The Phillies kind of have some older guys playing at some of the key positions. And I feel like if you really look at this, if you truly take a moment, like I didn't originally, I still feel like the Braves take this game, even though the Phillies, they can put up a good fight. And you have to consider the Braves one game away from the World Series. That's just that's just my opinion. Braves take it over the Phillies at 3:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Brendan, your thoughts?
Yeah, I think a lot of people want to go Phillies here. Even though the Braves are probably going to come out, I'm rooting for them. Because I kind of like the Braves. Yeah, but they're probably going to succeed here because, like you said, they were in the semifinals against the Dodgers. Tough fight, but one game away from the World Series. They're going to palm this one. Phillies, they're going to lose because a lot of people want to root for the Phillies, but you got to face reality and realize that the Braves are going to pull this one.
Yeah. Now we got the Arizona Diamondbacks at San Diego Padres, 4:10 p.m. Pacific Time. Yeah. Do we even need to talk about this? Slam Diego dominant. I feel like both Zach Gallen and Madison Bumgarner combined are not as good as one pitcher on the Phillies. Or not on the Phillies, the Padres. I mean, the Padres take this easily. They have all the pitching, or not all the pitching. Like, they have 3/4 of the pitching. They have a beast of a lineup. Tatis, they locked him up for 14 seasons. Machado, Myers, Hosmer, Profar, Pham, Grisham, Cronenworth. It's like, any way you slice it, this Padres team is going to win. No matter who the Diamondbacks throw out there. Madison Bumgarner, Zach Gallen, it's going to be no match for a guy like Yu Darvish and Nelson Lamet. It's not going to matter for the Padres or the Diamondbacks. And for the Diamondbacks, it's not going to matter for a bad reason. The Diamondbacks are just going to get smoked. And the Padres are just going to absolutely, dominate this game here at Petco Park. And yeah, Padres take this easily. No doubt in my mind about that. Brandon, your thoughts?
Is there even a question here? The Padres are going to pull this one. And even if you're a Diamondback fan, in your mind that the Padres are going to win this one. Even if the Sox are going against the Padres, I know that Padres are going to win this one because the Padres are one of the best teams in baseball. They're an extremely strong team, and I'm definitely rooting them because the better team, and I like them better. They're just, Slam Diego. It's going to be really fun to see it, see them play. But Padres, yeah, they're going to beat the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, wholeheartedly agree. Next up, Rangers at Royals, and this is a bad matchup at 4:10 p.m. Eastern Time. This is a tough choice. But I'm gonna have to go with the Royals here. I feel like the Royals have some pitching. I feel like the Rangers have no pitching. They got rid of Lance Lynn this offseason, which is devastating. So. Yeah, the Rangers, I feel like, don't stand a chance here against the Royals. Royals made some pretty nice moves, to be honest. They traded for Benintendi. They signed former Oriole Hanser Alberto. And they got some pieces that can, kind of pull through. But that's why I'm going to pick the Royals here. I feel like it's kind of not a question. So, yeah, Kansas City Royals, easy dub. Brandon, your thoughts?
Yeah, I feel like when you're looking at this this matchup, you first think, oh, I don't know, and then you think a little bit longer, and you think the Royals are gonna win that, because that's what I think here. Rangers, not a very good team. I wouldn't call the Royals a good team either, but they're better than the Rangers because Rangers are not good at all. Just not much to really say here after you realized the matchup. Royals are gonna win this one. So yeah.
Next matchup, Dodgers at Rockies. 4:10 p.m. Eastern time, and this one isn't a question either. Yeah, Dodgers. Dodgers are just gonna slam the Rockies. Dodgers are gonna strike out all the Rockies since Nolan Arenado is not there. The only thing Rockies fans have to hold on to is Trevor's story, and I mean, it's just I feel like I don't even have to say anything else. I mean, the Dodgers are the best team in baseball. Rockies, they turned to mush this offseason. I mean, come on, people. And if you're a Rocky fan, you know that the Dodgers are going to whoop your butts. You know that the Dodgers are just going to outpitch you, outscore you, outhit you. They're going to outshine you in every single category. That is why the Dodgers win. I mean, I didn't even have to say anything. People probably already knew the Dodgers would win this matchup. I mean, mic drop, done. Brendan, your thoughts?
Yeah. If you think for a second that the Rockies are gonna win this one, you're wrong. The Dodgers are gonna win this one without a question. I thought this one in like a point second that Dodgers are gonna win this one. This is another no-brainer, like the Padres one. Dodgers are the best team in baseball, World Series champs. And Rockies, not even like a decent team. They're like one of the worst teams in baseball. So this is a no-brainer. Nothing to really explain. Dodgers are gonna win this one.
Yeah, totally agree. St. Louis Cardinals, Cincinnati Reds, 4:10 p.m. Eastern time. I feel like the Cardinals win this. I know the Cincinnati Reds made the playoffs. Kind of a fluke though. And they got rid of Trevor Bauer this offseason. They didn't really get rid of him. He was a free agent. Um, yeah, I feel like the Cardinals take this. Jack Flaherty on the mound, Luis Castillo, on the mound for the Reds. Um, Jack Flaherty, I feel like can outpitch. And the Cardinals lineup, I just feel like is overall better since they have Nolan Arenado. Um, so that's why I'm gonna pick the Cardinals here. Again, I feel like this is just one of those things where it's like no explanation needed. So yeah, Cardinals over Reds. Brendan, your thoughts?
Like you said, there's this is kind of a no-brainer. Cardinals on this one. Like most of the ones on these lists are either this team's gonna win or this team's gonna win. It's very obvious most of the time. Sometimes a little bit of thinking, but you can kind of pick out which team's gonna win, which one's better. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cardinals too. Reds also not a very good team. Cardinals are just a stronger team than that. Yeah, so that's probably I'm gonna go Reds. Cardinals.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with that. Tampa Bay Rays at Miami Marlins, 4:10 p.m. I feel like the Rays take this. I know I love the Marlins, and I love them so dearly. I'm like a Marlins, kind of a secret Marlins fan. I just feel like the Tampa Bay Rays take it though. Tyler Glasnow, I feel like is going to be just a better pitcher than like Sandy Alcantara or Pablo Lopez or whoever the Marlins throw out there to pitch. I hate to say this, but I do feel like the Rays win. They're not the AL champs for no reason. Um, they're a pretty good team. I know they lost Blake Snell this offseason in a trade. But Tampa Bay Rays are still a good team. People kind of overlook that fact that one, they still have a lot of those pieces, and Kevin Cash is a brilliant manager. So that's why I picked Tampa Bay Rays. Brendan, your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't think about this. No, Marlins. I kind of like them. They're kind of there, but the Rays probably on this one. People kind of overlook that they lost in the World Series. That doesn't mean they're not a good team. They're still a pretty good team. They're a really good team actually. So And Marlins, they didn't make the playoffs, but didn't make that far. So I'm gonna go Rays on this. Even though they lost Blake Snell, I feel like they're still gonna pull this one off.
Yeah. So next matchup, New York Mets at Washington Nationals, 7:09 p.m. Pacific, or not Pacific, Eastern time. Mets, I feel like take this. I know this probably is an even matchup when you truly look at it, but I'm gonna look at it in the light that Jacob deGrom dominates. And I know Max Scherzer's really good. Max Scherzer has Cy Youngs. Max Scherzer's super talented. But you have to remember, Max Scherzer is not getting any younger. He's getting a little older. So yeah. I feel like the Mets take this, especially with the addition of Lindor to a lineup with Jeff McNeil, Michael Conforto, Brennan Nimmo, J.D. Davis, Pete Alonso, Big Meat Pete, and many others to be named. Dom Smith is really good. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna say the New York Mets here. I just feel like overall they have a better lineup and they have a slightly better pitcher. Brendan, your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Mets here. Mets were a scary team to look out for, and I don't think the Nats can hold up against them. Even though Nats are an okay team, Mets had a great offseason. They got a lot of players. They're looking really, really scary. They're coming out for the big teams, the Padres and the Dodgers. And Nats, I think Nats are going to stand in their way. I think they're going to win this first game against the Nats, which it's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah. So coming down to the last three matchups. First one, Chicago White Sox at Los Angeles Angels, 10:05 p.m. Eastern time. White Sox take this easily. I mean, no question about it. White Sox have a monstrous lineup, and I know they lost Eloy Jimenez, so he won't be there for opening day. But they have Tim Anderson, Jose Abreu, Louis Bob, and Adam Eaton I feel like still has some magic left. Nick Madrigal, Yasmani Grandal. You still have to consider that this White Sox lineup is still really, really talented and really, really good. So that's why I'm going to pick the White Sox here. And the Angels, as much as they have a good lineup, they don't have pitching. Probably Dylan Bundy's going to be out there for opening day. And I don't think he can stand a chance to the White Sox and their bats, no matter who the White Sox throw out there. So that's why I'm going to pick the Angels. Brendan, your thoughts? Muted.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the White Sox here, even though I'm going to go with Angels. I'm going to be biased here. I really like the Angels, and I feel like they maybe can pull this one off. I'd love to see them do it. Mike Trout, even though they don't have, the greatest bullpen, they don't. I think they can pull it off here against the White Sox. I'd love to see it. Be a great start to the season. Because the Angels have been that good, and this would be a nice win to get first opening day. So I'm rooting for the Angels.
Yeah. So now we got the Houston Astros at Oakland Athletics. 10:07 p.m. Eastern time. Of course, it'd be 7 p.m. Their time. I'm honestly gonna say the Astros take this, and I'm gonna shock myself by saying this. This to me is kind of a coin flip because both teams are good. But I still feel like the Astros take this. And yeah, the Astros have some good bats in the lineup. Athletics, not as much. Not as much on the pitching side, I feel like. So that's why I'm gonna pick the Astros here. Yeah, I just feel like the Astros overall are a better team, and I'm shocked I'm saying that because I put a lot of faith in the Athletics, but I just feel like the Astros, just a better team. Brendan, your thoughts?
Yeah, I hate to say it too, but I feel like the Astros are gonna win this. Trash can bangers, but I hate to root for them, but they're probably gonna win this one. Even though the A's are good teams, just Astros are probably gonna pull out in this one. I feel like it's gonna be a little close though. It's gonna be a good game to watch, and I'm probably gonna watch it. It's gonna be really fun, and yeah, go Astros.
So in our final matchup, San Francisco Giants at Seattle Mariners, 10:10 p.m. Pacific time, or not Pacific time, Eastern time. I feel like the Giants take this. I was about to say the Mariners, but I feel like the Giants take this realistically. Giants have Kevin Gausman on the mound. I can't think. Yeah, I'm still gonna pick the Giants, even though I thought of Marco Gonzalez, who's a good pitcher. I just feel like the Giants, they can, if you kind of slice this up, I feel like the Giants can take this game. Um, and at Safeco in Seattle. Giants, I just feel like are a slightly better team. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Mariners take it. This one is another. This one's gonna be interesting. For sure. Um, and kind of in a bad way because both teams are evenly like under average teams. So yeah. I feel like the Giants just take this game. Brendan, your thoughts?
I'm gonna go off new. I'm gonna go with the Mariners. Being a little biased here, I'm on some Seattle, but I feel like they can pull it off. It's a little bit of a coin flip here. You can go either way. I wouldn't like shame you for any if you picked either team. It's 50-50. It's probably gonna be close. I'm gonna go with Mariners, though I feel like majority of people are probably gonna go Giants, but I'm gonna stick with the Mariners. Hopefully they can pull this one off. It's last game of the day, opening day. It's gonna be good to see, but I'm going for Mariners.
Yeah, and that's gonna wrap up today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys um enjoyed our breakdown of the matchups. Um, and yeah, hope I wish the best for everyone's team out there, unless you're a Yankee fan. Sorry. Um, but I wish you guys the best with your seasons if you're a baseball fan. Um, hopefully you got your team you can root hard for your team, and hopefully you have a team like a winning squad going. Because the Orioles and Red Sox aren't winning squads. Um, but that's just gonna conclude today's episode. Um, read Beyond the Ballpark magazine that'll be coming out today. That'll be linked in the description of this episode, and we'll have a trivia question attached. And hopefully you guys can enjoy that. And that can be more if you're like not a baseball fan. You can share it with a friend. Um, there'll be some more general topics in that magazine, and we'll attach a trivia question, and you can type on the document that it's on, and if you get that trivia question correct, we will give you an extra shout out in the next episode tomorrow, hopefully. Um, you can just put your answers on, and if you get the answer right, you're automatically entered in the shout out. You automatically have a chance to get a shout out if you get the question correct. If you get it incorrect, means you're not gonna get a shout out. But there'll be many chances. So hopefully you guys can get that. And our magazine will be linked in the description. And make sure you type your answer to the trivia question on the document, so I can make sure like who gets what question right. Make sure to put your name, a dash, and then a question. Your answer to the question. I'll highlight it green if it's right. I'll highlight it red if it's wrong. So you make sure you try to get a shout out in tomorrow's episode. Um, And also, you can grab your Beyond the Ballpark shirts on eBay. That'll be linked as well in the description of this episode. Dirt cheap. You can buy one for yourself. You can buy one for a friend. Only $10 total. They're $5 a pop. Really cheap and really good. Brendan and I both have shirts, and they're pretty good. So you can make sure to grab those. And I think with that, we're just going to conclude today's episode. Magazine trivia. Make sure to put your answer on the document to get answered for a shout out. Go grab your shirts. Brendan, anything to say before we head out?
Nothing known or really. Excited for opening day. Mark on your calendars. Thursday, first game. I forget it's like 1:10 or something. Looking forward to the start of the baseball season 2021, and I'm ready.
Yeah, here we go. 2021, baby. Keep your heads up for opening day. Hopefully, we can have a full season. Yeah, with that, we will see you next time.